Okay, I'm very happy to share with you guys and to welcome Marissa, Qigong teacher from Chiang Mai. And maybe we will talk about how we each experience Qi in our own way. So maybe I will talk about how I experience Qi through my artwork and the book that inspires me a lot. I will introduce a book. The title is Zen in the Art of Archery. Actually, I inspired by this book during my artwork. This book is about the learning archery and Zen in Japan. The author is the German philosopher Voyage. Now I will read one sentence that inspired me the most. The right shoot at the right moment does not come because you do not let go of yourself. This sentence talk about Zen ideas like selflessness or no mind. Selflessness means not focusing on yourself too much. Just release yourself. And no mind is state of mind, letting flow naturally, like that. The archer, when the archer try to shoot the arrow very hard, it will not shoot. It will not hit the target. Often miss the shoot. But if let goes, the arrow will go straight and then hit the target. This means the skill is not important. Just let go and release yourself, then it will go straight and hit the target. This is archery meaning. This is very similar to my artwork, ink wash, because when I do ink wash, when I try to control the brush very hard, the lines will not go naturally. But when I let it let go and release my hand and my mind, then lines will be like this. Will go very naturally, flow like can express the Qi and comfortably. So sometimes I feel like I'm not the one who moving the brush. Just feel like the brush moving me. I have an experience of Qi. So what about you, Marissa?
Yeah, I think in Qigong it's very similar to what Geok's talking about with energy and being a channel for energy to move through you. In Qigong, we're also releasing our attachment to the physical body, attachment to the astral ego, attachment to the mind or the thoughts, so that we can be a receptive vessel for our spirit and that connection to that highest part of ourselves. I can totally relate to what Geok's talking about, and just that connection. Like, obviously, when you look at any of these works, it's not just coming from a body movement. It's not coming from an intellect. There's the spirit's talking, and it's being channeled into the paper and coming into form.
Archery, ink painting, and Qigong may look at difference, but they need some focusing and deep energy with the body and mind. Is it same? Maybe?
Yeah, we're using the body as a conduit for the energy. The mind is there, but it's paying attention to energy. So there's energy awareness. There's you're feeling energy. So Gyok's talking about an unseen presence or unseen force. And normally we can't see it with our eyes. But when we learn to tune in, we can actually feel energy that's outside of the body. So there's a presence, there's a substance there. And the physicality is the conduit for that feeling. When you're a conduit for that energy, it's there's an internal process happening at the same time. So energy is transforming. So you're feeling this energy flow through the body. You're feeling emotions, which are also energy, and they're transforming. And thoughts are also energy as well. But we also have this universal energy that's outside of the body. So this is this emptiness or the empty space, and new energy is coming into form from that. So things are being taken out of form, and then they're coming into form. So as a person who does Qigong, we're connecting to higher spiritual energies. Perhaps you could call it light, and that's streaming through the body and changing the vibration of the mental, astral, physical bodies to come into form, into daily life. For an artist, I'm sure, and I'm just speaking on Gyok's behalf, that they're like a channel. So they're connecting to that highest part, and there may be some kind of mental idea, but there's a sort of higher universal idea, and those energies are coming into form to create these artworks. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of parallels and a lot of similarities.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I am not really knowing about Qigong, because I think, or maybe Qigong use body, but my art is not use body. But she said also use whole body, because my hand using the brush, mm-hmm. but it's I have to use my mind also through my arms and touch the brush, and the brush will draw on the papers. It doesn't mean the brush draw something on the paper. It means my mind just through my hand and brush, and can appear some work. So I think art also specific this ink wash work using Qi or emptiness can say use whole of my body.
I think with the mind, it's mm-hmm. not the intellectual mind, mm-hmm. perhaps, but intuitive mind or insight.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like meditation. So you're meditating on energy. Yes. Mm-hmm. But Qigong, it's you're bringing the practice into daily life. So I guess Qigong could be, how mindful am I in my day-to-day? Am I mindful of the way that I'm thinking when I'm interacting with someone? If I'm in this space, what are my thoughts? This is Qi, this is energy. What are my emotions? Am I reacting to the environment around me? How do I feel when I walk into this space? This is Qi. My physical body, it's like, what is my physical body telling me? What are the cravings that I have? Is my physiology telling me to do things? So Qigong is not just for a meditative practice. It's for daily life. It's a way of living. Gyok, as an artist, her sense perceptions are they're so sensitive artists. They're constantly tuning to their intuition, so they can feel a lot. And we were talking about her life and how art mirrors in her personal life. So there's always a crossover in any type of practice. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My practice art actually may be different from other genre, like oil painting or sculpture or media work, something like that. Because this kind of work, ink wash, really need a focusing on mind control, very close to the meditation. So this kind of life, condition, are very related or affected to my character or my daily life style. Archery or ink wash or Qigong maybe need practice, then get a skill first. If not, then I think cannot be successful, like get Qi or meditate or the technique. Because this kind of work, we practice and the master the skill. Then we can move the brush.
As one.
Yes. What about Qigong? Is it same?
Yeah, I think there's this letting go of yourself and becoming one with what you're doing. So Qigong, so obviously Georg's becoming one with the art and with the movement of the brush, and that gives her obviously also practice. But I think success comes when you truly are one with what you're doing. Energy is much the same. So we have one universal energy, but there are many nodes or different frequencies of energy in that. And it's how is my mind able to identify with that energy? So in Georg's book, it's talking about letting go of the self. And this is really important. There's no separation between you and energy. There's a realization that you are that. And it's important in Qigong to have success in energy work and being able to transform it, is to recognize and identify with it. So there's no separation between you and what you're working with.
Mostly when I work, I do the deep breath and make a giant calm. Then use the brush. Sometimes I wash my hand and make myself very nice and do the brush work. Especially this kind of calligraphic brush work. Yeah, need more that kind of process before work.
Okay. So we're going to feel energy in the space between our hands. So we're talking about intangibility, unseen forces, and we want to make them tangible. It's very easy to feel Qi. Just need to put the mind in the right place. So when we're in a space like this, obviously we don't know each other, so try not to be like, looking at people or thinking about other things. We just want to be relaxed, just like kids having fun. So what we'll be doing is just moving the hands in and out, and you'll be breathing from a large space, so from the edges of the room, and you're going to breathe into the space between your hands. And when you breathe in, the hands come out a little bit, and when you breathe out, you'll press on the energy. So what I want you to just pay attention to is what's there, what's in that space there, and feel it'll almost be like two magnets repelling each other. There's a fluid. So this Qi is everywhere, from a physical, like here in the space, in our bodies. It's also outside in the environment. And there's all different layers. So from the physical body, you also have an emotional body that's outside of this. You have a mental body that's out again. So it's 3 bodies. And then above the crown, you also have a etheric or spiritual body as well. So we're not just this. We're not just this tangible, this here. So we'll just relax and close your eyes. Place your hands on your thighs and just observe your natural breath. And you're relaxing the mind into the space. So make it a bit bigger. And as you're sitting with your breath, you may see your thoughts rise and fall, and you just watch them. Just let them be. And just slowly bringing your hands onto your rib cage, your diaphragm. So everything mindful, just moving slowly. And you're just tuning into the inhalation, the exhalation, and just feeling how the rib cage expands and contracts or relaxes. Keep the mind out in the space, and you're just mentally noting or observing the movement. And you're going to synchronize that movement when you build the Qi ball. And then just slowly bringing the hands out, and keep your eyes closed. If you need to look at me, it's fine. Just stretch your fingers a little bit. Feel like stay with your breath. So when you inhale, you feel the rib cage expand, the hands come out a little bit. When you exhale, breathe into the space between your hands, press on the energy. So your center of awareness is in that space there. When you exhale, just breathe into the space, press, feel what's there. And just be like a child. Nice, light, fun attitude, exploring something new. And then with every out-breath, just bring the hands closer and closer together, like you're squeezing, like just making the energy thinner and thinner. Just do everything very slowly, just to the point, hands don't touch. You want to feel the energy between the hands, and then you start circling the energy. So you might feel that you're moving the hands first, but you're paying attention to the feeling. And the energy will move in circles, small circles, big circles, whatever you feel. Just relax the mind, nothing too serious. And then circle the other way. So circle the energy, opposite way. And then if you've got that feeling there between the hands, and you're going to stretch it. So one hand will go upwards. So keep with the feeling, and the other will go down. It's like you're stretching it upwards and down. Just as far as where you can maintain the feeling between the palms. It's like toffee. Okay, and then just bringing the hands back very slowly. Just pull the energy apart. So coming back to the ball. So just very slowly, just pull it apart horizontally. When you breathe out, just breathe into the space. So you're building the Qi ball. So the Qi ball is the meditation object. It's that feeling of the energy. When you have that feeling there, just relax the mind into that space. And I just want you to feel the edges of the ball, or roll the ball, depending on what you feel. It doesn't matter if it's small or big. So just move your hands around the surface. Just see what's there. Play with what's there. Keep the mind nice and still, just relaxed. Okay, so we're going to stand up. We're going to maintain this feeling, and we'll stand up together. Feel the ball there. So you want a little bit of movement in and out. Hands come out. When you inhale, when you exhale, press on the energy. And when you're tuning to that energy between the hands, it's your breath, and that energy is passing through you. You're just now a little bit more aware of the energy that's moving in and out through the breath. So the breath isn't just the breathing with the respiratory, it's energy. Okay, so this feeling of the ball, you just turn the hands over. It's like you have the ball there, turn the palms over, press on the ball. If you want to close your eyes, it's fine. Just press down. Sink the mind into the earth, right down into the center. Unlock your knees a little bit. And then you just reach down. So I want you to pull energy up so you feel it in the space. Grab the energy. And you lift it up. I just want you to feel it in the hands first. So pull the energy up. Feel like you're lifting the ball in your hands, raising it upwards. Mind goes in the sky, and you let the energy release up and out. Let's put the mind up, outwards. You're still feeling. The hands come down. You're sinking into the earth. Try to feel with the hands, draw the energy up again. So just pick up the ball. Mind is moving upwards. So the mind needs to be in the right place. Okay, and then sinking down. So now when we tune to the Qi from the earth, draw it up through your feet. Feel in your hands as well, through the legs. Feel your physical body. Draw it through the center, the belly, up through the chest, the heart center, through the mental body, out through the crown, all the way into the sky. And just feel into your physical body. What does your physical body feel like? Can I be more aware of the energy in the physicality? And each time you draw the energy up, you're just releasing what you don't need through your crown, making the physical body feel a bit lighter. So stay connected, energy running through the body. Hold it in your hands, feel it on the outside as well. Mind sinks into the earth. Torus field or torus pattern starts to take place. And the energy just follows. As we move the energy up now, I want you to feel your heart center, center of the chest. Open the heart a little bit more. Energy rises up. So we want this torus at the heart. Just open up the astral body, make more space. And I want you to slow the breath down. So slow down the inhalation, slow down the exhalation. And as you slow the breath down, your movement will slow down. And you may feel the Qi becoming thicker as you slow it down. So you try to feel what's there. It's not just a physical movement. Okay, so you have all this space now around you. You stay with the movement. Just move your awareness up to your third eye or the pineal gland, center of the head. Feel your mental space, your mental body. Open it up. So let the mind expand as far as possible. Could be to the edges of the room, outside the building. Just free the mind, free the mental space. And you'll feel the energy becoming lighter, more expansive. Crown opens. Movements may even get slower. So just feel the expanse of your mind in all directions. As you continue to release your mind, keep going out. There's the akasha, the ether, the universe beyond the mental space. So keep letting it go. You might need to close your eyes. The eyes can keep you in the space. If you close them, let the mental body keep releasing out. And you touch the universe. So infinity. And I want you to breathe infinity in and out. Deep violet color. And then when the hands come down, just let them come down to the side. I want you to feel the light flowing through your arms, through your hands, through the whole body into the earth. And we make a prayer for the earth, that the light benefits the earth consciousness. Feel the connection to the source above you. And just let it flow through. And then just slowly bring the hands up. Feel the ball. So you breathe the light, feel the light between the hands. See if you can feel more there. Just play a little bit. Just feel your whole body breathing that frequency of light, frequency of Qi. Okay, and just keeping all the bodies open. We'll just bring the hands together, show gratitude for our practice.